Golf team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Spartans will get the first crack on offense today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. And they get the completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Over the middle, it's Odom. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He fields it at the 15. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 2.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Spartans will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Spartans will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, those zone windows can close very quickly on the those short routes. Here the quarterback tries to hit him on the slant, but the defender does a good job of getting a hand on the ball.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And they will try out the field goal team here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's caught. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On first down, it's play action. It's clocked in the crossing pattern. Tackle right after the catch. Clock will spot the ball down at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. handoff here from the shotgun. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, testing the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Spartans will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And their fair catch is made. A smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
When that pass rush got in there in a hurry, great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Spartans bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's second down here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick catch over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring it down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's Odom. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Spartans will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Clemson!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets some space around the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. Sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And he'll set up to throw.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. Second down and long now from their own 6. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And they've got him. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Direct snap to the back. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. Here's Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. The offense now operating in empty. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Pass complete on the crosser. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab down the middle. Here's Thomas. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And here's the handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. returner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Testing the right side here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
It's the running back in the flat. He shreds the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. 3rd down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receivers got it. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It comes comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Odom. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. He really could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
He shreds the tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or then check him out. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's going to hand this off. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pass clock. We stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.